Gift of the Givers coordinator in the Western Cape, Ali Sablay, joins us via video link now for an update in areas that have been gutted by fire in Cape Town, leaving many people displaced. Ali, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Well, the number of shack fires in Cape Town this Easter long weekend alone has really been described as unprecedented. I mean, when you listen to the Arch, it really is heartbreaking just talking about the level of coordination that is needed, to help these people. One does also get a sense that, these are forgotten people. Just talk to us about, the needs on the ground at the moment.
Most definitely. It was a bleak Easter for close to 1,000 people displaced in 3 fires in the Western Cape. The first one being at the Joe Slovo informal settlement in Langa, the second one in Dwarenbach in Dunoon, and the third one, which the Arch has visited today, in Mufaleni. The one that was the mega fire. Unfortunately, 2 people has passed on there. And when we got on site today, we could see the hopelessness of the people. People do not know where to begin. Some people sitting still in their structures that were burnt out without any shelter. And when they saw the Arch and his team coming on site, they just broke out in tears, informing him of the hopelessness they are feeling at the moment. They do not know how long they can go on like this. We found people using the burnt out material that was left on the ground, trying to put a roof over their head. And just by the way, since December until today, it has been close to 50 fires that Gift of the Givers has responded in the Cape Metropole alone. Close to 20,000 people we have assisted. And the one in Mufaleni is indeed a huge one. Today was back to school for thousands of learners in the Western Cape. Unfortunately for these learners, they had to go to school with only the clothes that they escaped the fire with, no books, no material, no uniform. So it's a bleak situation currently.
And I mean, we obviously know that this is not as you said, 3 fires in 3 different areas in Cape Town alone. This is not the first time we are witnessing this. Surely there will be another incident such as this, and of course, unfortunately, in most instances, people do lose their lives. Now, the Archbishop, speaking to my colleague there, Mariska, speaks about the need to have a permanent solution soon, in terms of housing, in order to prevent such wide-scale disasters in informal settlements. I would imagine that you share the same concerns.
Most definitely. Being a humanitarian aid organization, seeing the trauma and the suffering the people is going through, it's definitely it's not a dignified manner for these people to live in. A granny telling us on site as a 6th or 7th fire she's going through. She does not have the energy to escape another fire. She says that she prayed for God to not let the children go through the same trauma. Her children has gone through the same trauma. Her grandchildren are currently facing the same trauma. The only solution currently is permanent housing, and we hope that this, as many other, as we said, can be an eye-opener for government or for provincial government. We hope and pray that a permanent solution can be found, that people can live in a dignified manner. And as, the winter season is coming through the Western Cape, looking at the way these people are building these structures, especially in Mufaleni, with this material that is burnt out and damaged with holes in them, guaranteed when winter comes, we would have to go back into that area to assist the flood victims that will be affected by heavy rains coming through.
And I mean, that also speaks to, the humanitarian aid that is needed. I mean, quite incidentally, we are celebrating our Freedom Month, this month. But a lot of people, particularly those that continue to lose their homes like this, don't enjoy the same freedom that others enjoy. So the question then is, why is it, when especially organizations like yourselves go out and ask for humanitarian aid and continue to help others, why is it difficult? Why is it a tough ask for South Africans to provide aid?
We understand all the red tape from government and the delay in the process once a fire occurs, registration, and then getting the necessary suppliers in line to deliver aid. Sometimes that can take 5 to 6 days or up to a week. And in terms of disaster, these people require assistance like now. And when we get on site, you can see the desperation of people and the hope just providing them a plate of food and then carrying on in delivering further humanitarian assistance in terms of blankets, mattresses, toiletries. But as you correctly said, the budget does stretch. Our warehouses have to be, at any going time, have to keep an excess of 3,000 to 5,000 humanitarian aid packages ready. Luckily, when this crisis hit the Western Cape over the Eastern weekend, not one but 3 fires, we were geared up to assist these victims as efficiently as possible. Within 3 to 4 hours, our teams were on site delivering and assisting these fire victims. But their main concern at the moment is a roof over the head. And of course, they were concerned about the children going back to school. Some of these parents say for months to buy them new school uniform. And this morning we got a commitment from the Arch and the Anglican Church where they will come on board and provide each child with new school uniform and stationery.